Thank you, Stefano. Hello, everyone. So I'm Giacomo Fabian, CTO at Offline Agency. In Offline Agency, we develop a solution for private company and public administration. We have a focus on digitalization and remodernization of old application. So, as Stefano said, as said before, in this talk, we will see some concept of Dcat and ODPS, two standards that we have implemented during Epoch project for Noi Tech Park. How many of you knows about two standards? Have you ever seen? Oh, that's great. So we move on. The next. Why this talk? This talk is talking about interoperability. We need interoperability between data spaces. We have seen in the last month how is important the data and how we store it and how we expose information of these APIs. The data spaces is also important because we can use data for training model, for enhance our data in order to improve the company data quality, the revenue, and we can enrich the community and expand the innovation. This is a strategic enabler for Digital Europe. The European country has exposed many APIs, and they embrace the Dcat team, and as we will see in the next slide. This is a developer focus talk, so if you love API, this is the talk for you. Data spaces need metadata. Sometimes many APIs do not have many information, so this is a problem because without metadata there is a poor discoverability. So we have to look at the code, and we have to do reverse engineering in order to find the right information for us. There is a weak governance, so we have data not update or missing data. And this is a problem because there is a limited reuse that this is the things that we don't want to happen. With metadata, we can enable AI pipeline, as we said before. That is very important. We can create open data portal, and we are compliant with other data spaces, so we can interoperate more data spaces together. Here there is some statistics of key data quality. 67% trust in data, but only 12% is ready for AI, and only 31% has a revenue impact with data. This is some usage stats about last year. Only 83% of the APIs of the public data portal are Dcat compliance. And there is a lot of Dcat tools, validators, and some more. And unfortunately, with ODPS, there is no data because it's a standard that it's emerging instead of Dcat that is widely used. What is Dcat? Dcat is a standard that has some core element like dataset and distribution and catalogs. These are the main information about the endpoints and the APIs. And there is a federated search functionality. It's enable semantic indexing. And it's a standard from Wu3C RDF vocabulary. What is ODPS? It is another standard. It's a YAML schema, and it's more a business term. So you will see information about pricing, SLA, governance. There is a lot of information of quality and security. So you will find the data quality metrics and access control. So how you will access data with information about the standard. And this is a full life cycle feature. ODPS will also show how data is maintained and delivered. So with ODPS, we will show a lot of information. Instead of Dcat, is more reduced information of API. This is a briefly summary. So Dcat is for simplicity. Metadata richness is for ODPS. And the adoption, the winner is Dcat. And there is also a winner for Dcat because there is a lot of tooling. There is a tooling exposed also by the European community. What is the developer recommendation? If you have a simple dataset portal, you will use Dcat. If you have AI read data marketplace, it's better using ODPS. If you have a cross-border EU publication, better to use Dcat, as we said before. If you have to expose more information about governance and access control, of course you will use ODPS. So in this project, we have created a Go application. So it's simply a REST API with the option to expose the information in YAML and in JSON format. And we have used the public portal of Europe in order to validate the data. If you are interested, you can look at this repository. So basically, it's we have created some Go template in order to take the data from Open Data Hub APIs, and we have mapped into Dcat format, and we simply expose in a single endpoint paginated. It's easy to validate. because there is a portal, you can simply copy the content of the API and paste into the portal, and you will see if it's correct. ODPS implementation has the same concept. So we have take the data from Open Data Hub API, and we have mapped into ODPS format. Instead of the previous implementation, we have to invent in some way the archive page, because there is no standard in order to list this API endpoint, and we have created this single endpoint with an ID in order to query all the data set. The validation is a little tricky, because we have to use a JSON schema utility. This is some pros and cons from POC. As we can see before, Dcat is quick to implement, and it's one point, it's good pagination. We can retrieve all the information. It works with the EU infrastructure. There is a few limited information. We can have only a few metadata, and we can use only multiple profile. ODPS has the advantage that has a rich structured enterprise ready. So when we expose some information about this API, we have to get prepared. We have to be ready with a lot of information. We have to spend a lot of time in order to find all the information in our organization. So it's also great for big data marketplace, and it can, as the website said, it's built for production. But we cannot find more information about other adoption. In fact, it's complex. There is a complex onboarding. There is non-online validator, and another limitation that it is a YAM-only exposure format. In order to contribute to the community, we thought that it is important to create a quick online validator like the European version for Dcat. So we have created this little open source repository in Next.js in order to quickly validate online the API response. So if you take a look, you can take a look. This is some link and resources, and thank you very much for this opportunity.